Can queer teens cope with internalized homophobia stress? Have you ever wondered if queer teens can manage the stress that comes from internalized homophobia? It's a tough journey, but the answer is yes, they can. This process often requires support, self-awareness, and effective coping strategies. Internalized homophobia happens when LGBTQ+ youth take in society's negative views about queerness. This can lead to feelings of shame and low self-worth, which can harm mental health and increase risks of depression and anxiety. Understanding what internalized homophobia is can help. It is not a true reflection of a teen's identity or value. Instead, it is a harmful reaction to outside stigma and discrimination. When teens realize that these negative feelings come from society, they can start to separate self-judgment from reality. Supportive environments play a vital role in coping. Building connections with affirming peers, LGBTQ+ community groups, and trusted adults can provide much-needed validation. Being around others who embrace queer identities can help counteract negative feelings. There are practical coping mechanisms that can be very helpful. First, self-acceptance practices encourage teens to explore their identity at their own pace. This can build confidence and self-esteem. Second, mental health support is essential. Access to counseling or therapy from providers who understand LGBTQ+ issues can help address internalized homophobia and related stress. Education and representation also matter. Exposure to positive LGBTQ+ role models and accurate information can challenge harmful stereotypes. This can significantly reduce internalized stigma. Additionally, stress management techniques like mindfulness, journaling, creative expression, and physical activity can help manage emotional distress linked to internalized homophobia. It is also important to acknowledge that internalized homophobia often arises from experiences like bullying or rejection. Growing up in non-affirming environments, including some religious settings, can make coping more challenging. However, these external pressures do not make coping impossible. From a supportive space perspective, it is helpful to remind queer teens that self-acceptance is a journey. It is normal to question and struggle with identity. Encouraging patience and compassion toward oneself, along with seeking community support, is essential. While internalized homophobia stress can pose serious challenges to queer teens, with the right support and coping strategies, they can navigate this stress. Moving toward greater self-acceptance and emotional well-being is possible.